Hey everybody, it's Briggsel here. I want to share with you this replay. It's got some good features in it. I'm going to be doing a little bit of analysis as I've done in my previous videos recently. I'm using my Cromwell tank. I really love this tank. I recommend anyone who likes medium tanks, who like fast and agile and generally one of the best medium tanks in the game. No shit. My opinion, of course, then I recommend the Cromwell. The Comet, I can take or leave the Comet. Right, so the first piece of action that this tank is involved in is probably the deciding. So I am about to engage this Hellcat here. Yes, I've got my white thing out. Now, this Hellcat, if it's got its top gun, it'll do some like between 200 and 250 damage, something like that, depending on what sort of hit he gets. Luckily for me, he's only got the one that does about 100 to 150 damage, pretty much the same as mine. So if I have a little fight with this guy, I'm going to win. There's no doubt I'm going to win. The problem is I have to get all my hits on target first, which doesn't happen. So I'm worried about this leopard here, because this leopard here, he has, I believe, the automatic gun on his, which shoots, it's something like 3 rounds. Every shot he takes is 3 rounds, and he's got 4 of those before he has to reload, and his reload's like a 20-second. Luckily for me, he gets taken out by the Stug or the T-49 that are to my rear, so behind me, but I'm worried about him hitting me, because every time he'll hit me, which is most likely penetrative as well, because my armor's so weak, he'll take off like 35. If he unloads on me, he pretty much does 350 damage easy. Luckily I'm in a decent position because I've got cover from the left, and the Stug 3 gets an ammo rack shot at him. I'm going to try and take out a little bit of this Hellcat. Now this Hellcat has got... Let's just stop it there, he's hit me again. The Hellcat here has got... He's got camouflage on, which means someone spent gold or a lot of credits to get that camouflage. Now, that would suggest that his gun should be the better one, unless he's only been using this tank very, he's only used it a few times, he's not upgraded it totally, and that's a shame for him, because he would have been able to kill me in like 3 shots. Luckily I'm able to reload quite quickly, he reloads quite quickly. That may be the deciding factor on why he indeed gets sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I'm about to side swipe this Panzer IV here, pretty much hit him right in the ass, which is great. Or right in the side, should I say. This Hellcat should have attacked me. He should have moved before I even shot the Panzer IV. And luckily for him, he ran into the red zone, i.e. the end of the map where you can't go in, and he loses, basically. So, I hit the Hellcat for the total of 570 damage. I hit him every single time to kill that Hellcat. The Panzer IV, I took 6 off his like 400 or whatever it is he starts with. So I'm going to now engage this Hellcat. This Hellcat, I'm sorry, Mr. Hellcat owner, but let me just push this forward a bit. Your position there is horrible. It is atrocious, because the Stug, who's on my right over here, is also doing exactly what I plan to do, and that's shoot right into your side and into your corner here. Now the problem with this tank is he's quite its armor's quite low, so it doesn't really matter where he's positioned. But I get 2 quick shots off, and I basically steal that Stug's kill. That Stug should have, you know, fucked him up. The AT-8 here is something that I want to engage because of its position at the moment. He's also in a very terrible position. Let me zoom this out. Now, if he manages to get his tank, which is in that kind of position, facing that way, if he manages to turn his tank and face this way, the only way I'm going to be able to take him out is if I hit him on the top of his tank, because his front armor here is really thick, and I mean stupidly thick. Luckily for me, he does move like that. I am able to hit him on the top twice. Good for me. I luckily miss the artillery. I try and take some pot shots and do a nice little jump there. Yay. Yay for jumping. This is a tank you can jump in, you can slide in. I'll get a couple of good shots. Obviously, the position that this tank is in now, Stug's ass, I'm going to hit it right there. It's probably going to then move off that direction and then get taken out from one of the arties that is on the map. Except he doesn't move. He doesn't move at all, and I get 2 shots off him. The RT, the LEFH 18B2, which is a bit of a mouthful, he takes the Stug out. Now the M7 Priest here gets a shot off on me. Oh no, actually, tell a lie. I think it's the M37 that gets the shot off on me. No, it's not. Thinking of something completely different. So that tank is now down. The KV-1 in the base is going to go down as well. And then a little bit of information here. The M37, the tier 3 SPG, is stuck. Now, let me just give you the map here while I jump for victory. He is stuck in this location here. H7. He tells me that he's in H7 because he is stuck. He can't move. So I'm just going to go in and complete this map by killing him in the bum holes. That was pretty much it. I mean, if you use this tank correctly, you can win pretty much any map that you play. You just have to know what its strengths are and what are its weaknesses. Its weaknesses are the fact that it doesn't do much damage. As you can see, I've got 12 hits for 13 hits. It's going to be 14 hits for 1400, which is it suggests that it does 140 damage. It doesn't. It does 135. You get a couple of crits here and there. You don't always do exactly the set amount of damage. It differs depending on the penetrative hit. So you've got to use the tank to your best ability. If you've got good accuracy, or if you've got good armor, use it to the ability that you have. Anyway, that's Briggsall signing out. See you soon.